Okay, hello yogis. My name is Martina and I'm going to show you some useful tools in yoga practice which will release our tension from lower back, hip area, from shoulders, open our shoulders and heart, and maybe show you some breathing exercises as well. So every week I'm going to show you something different, and we slowly progress towards more complex stretches and flows. So first of all, I've been practicing for 10 years, done my training last year, and I never looked back to really. It helped me with lots of things, with clearing my mind, learning how to breathe properly, how to move properly. So yoga is for everyone really. You don't need to be particularly flexible, any age, so anybody can practice it. You just need a mat, a couple of props, comfortable clothes, and let's get started. So I advise you to sit in a seated position first. I'm propping my sit bones with a block. If you don't have a block, that's fine. You can use a folded blanket or even a book. So just see what you can do. So nice comfortable seated position, spine straight. So I would like you to engage your pelvic floor, so gently squeeze where you pee, then your navel and chin to chest. Chin is slightly tucked into your chest. Hands can be either palms facing upwards, or you can put them on your palms on your knees, so either way. So first of all, let's just close our eyes and bring awareness to our breathing. So deep inhalation, so holding it at the top, and deep exhalation, and again deep inhalation, holding it at the top, and deep exhalation. Deep inhale, holding it at the top, and deep exhalation. So we're trying to maintain this breath as much as possible. We call it Ujjayi breath, which is like at the back of your throat. It's like this deep oceanic sound you're trying to create. So as you progress in your yoga practice, this will come as a second nature, but at the beginning it's a bit harder, but with practice you will get there. So inhaling and exhaling. So try on your own a couple of times, see if you can maybe start this Ujjayi breath, ocean breath. And also I would like you to place your hands in front of your chest. First we're going to just express gratitude towards this practice, and also just to be grateful for something. So maybe express 3 things in your mind what you're grateful for at this moment. So like for example, I'm grateful for my family, for my yoga practice, and for being here with you right now and sharing this beautiful practice with you. So really concentrate on the moment and pause. Alright, you can drop your head down towards your heart space and bow to your heart, to this beautiful organ which does everything for us, our heart organ. And just say thank you. Okay, blink your eyes open, place your hands on your knees, and now we can remove the block from under our sit bones or a blanket, and just gently, if you can't cross your legs, that's fine, you can place your legs in front of you, so this will do, or just make sure the spine is straight. So in this position we're going to gently stretch our hips. So bring your arms up parallel to each other. So you are lengthening from your torso. And see where we're going to land. So inhaling and exhaling all the way down. Just see where you're going to land with your hands. It can be here, that's absolutely fine. So you just stay in this lovely pose. It can be here, or you can drop all the way down onto the floor. So see where you are. Again, you can use a blanket or a block to press your forehead on it. So see how far you can go today. And let's just gently breathe in this pose. Using Ujjayi breath, a deep oceanic sound at the back of our throat. Activating this prana, life force in our bodies. Let's do 2 more breaths. And as we came in, we're going to come out, same. So engage your core, look, gaze forward and bring your hands down. Okay, next we're going to place our left hand next to our hip, left hip, and we're going to gently stretch, side stretch. So bring your right arm over your head and just gaze forward and stretch the right side of your body. So stretching and gazing forward. Breathing deeply. Okay, coming back. Now let's do the other side. Again, right hand goes next to your right hip, and we're going to stretch left arm over our head, gazing forward. Gazing forward. Breathing deeply. And you should feel a nice stretch at the left side of your body. Okay, coming back very gently, mindfully. Lovely. Next, I would like to show you some spinal flexes. So on inhale, we're going to bring our shoulders forward. And on our exhale, we're going to bring our shoulders back. So inhaling, exhaling. So make sure your sit bones are planted onto the mat. And you're just moving your upper body. So inhale, exhale. Bringing shoulders forward, bringing shoulders back. Forward, inhale, back, exhale. So a few more times in your own time. You should feel this is lovely for spine. So we're warming up the spine from top to bottom. Lovely. So get your own little movement. Lovely. Excellent. And stop in the middle. Now we're going to do gentle spirals. So on your inhale, come towards your left and bring your right shoulder, left shoulder forward, and you are drawing circles. So this movement comes from from your hips. So you're circling your hips, spiraling. So really exaggerate it. So inhaling, bringing your shoulders forward, exhaling back. Okay, so we're going clockwise at the moment. So inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Beautiful. Come to neutral. Now we're going to go the opposite, anti-clockwise. So really bring those shoulders back and forward, back and forward. Okay, so back and inhale, forward. Start making the circle smaller. You can do as many as you like. This is fantastic for joints, for hip joints. So it's like you're oiling your hips. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to do gentle stretch. So if you can't cross your legs, that's fine. You can just bring them forward. Bring your palms of your hands are facing forward, and they're just behind your sit bones. And we're gently going to bring our hips up, and maybe even gazing upwards. So just bring your hips up. So if you can cross your legs, You can do it like this as well. So hips up, gazing upwards. Okay, let's do one more time. Core should be engaged, chest open, shoulders nice and wide. And coming back again. Lovely, come back to neutral. And from here, I would like you to come into a tabletop position. So remove your blocks, your props, and I'll show you. So the wrists, nice, your fingers are nice and wide, just wrists are underneath your shoulders, knees are hip width apart from each other. So this is a nice tabletop position. And fingers should be really pressing down, that's your foundation. So knuckles are pressing down onto the mat. So we are protecting the wrists from any pain, really, because in yoga we don't want to feel pain. Okay, so inhaling, looking up, gazing up, arching, and exhaling, engaging our core, looking at our belly button like an angry cat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, looking up, exhale, looking at your belly button, inhale, looking up, exhale, looking down at your belly button. So a few more, I like this. Find your fluency, so just in your own time. This is really, again, very good for the spine. You are warming up all the spinal muscles in your back and releasing any tension. Okay, so in your own time, come to neutral, and again come to the, you're going to come into a, so you can kneel onto your heels like this. It's quite nice and comfortable, should be nice and comfortable. And now we're going to drop down into a child's pose. So child's pose is a very neutralizing pose. So you're going to bring your knees nice and wide to the edges of the mat, and we're going to drop down. So we can make it passive. So you just come down, you can have your hands next to your sit bones, and forehead comes down, and if forehead doesn't touch the floor, you can use the block again and just drop onto the block, or blanket. The folded blanket is absolutely fine. So just find space in your body. That's what we're looking for in yoga. So this is, so dropping down onto our forehead, hip bones should be touching the heels. If you want to make it a little bit more active, you can bring your arms forward, so really, and wrists above the mat, really active. So you are like lengthening through the crown of your head, and gently massage your forehead from side to side, left and right, left and right. Nice massage. That's it. Give nice massage to your forehead. So again, let's start with the Ujjayi breath. So if we inhale deeply, hold it at the top, and exhale completely. So we're looking for our lovely oceaning sound. Let's do 2 more of these lovely breaths. Okay, and gently come into the kneeling position again. Okay, now I'm going to show you. So you're going to interlace your hands. So you're in the kneeling position. Interlace your hands above your head. And just gaze forward. Okay, now we're going to try to gently twist the spine towards the sides. So the sit bones are onto your heels, and you're just gently turning. If this is a bit too much for you, you can always place your hands onto your shoulders and twist if you notice, I actually last year in November I dislocated my elbow, so movement in my right arm is still a bit limited. So, but I'm getting there. As you see, yoga is helping me a lot. So really, this is beautiful for, again, the lower, the base of the spine. It's like you are sending the energy from the ground all the way up to your crown and activating it. So nice gentle spinal twists again. Okay, healthy spine, healthy life, as they say in yoga. Okay, if you can stop in the middle, come to neutral again, and before we finish, I'm going to show you one more of my favorite gentle stretches. It's called thread the needle. So again, you're going to come into a tabletop. So again, those wrists protected, wrists above your shoulders, knees hip width apart from each other, and hands, your fingers are wide and knuckles are pressing into your mat. Okay, so that's your foundation. Now bring your left arm up, look up, and you're going to thread your left arm through your right arm and place your left ear onto the mat, and your hips are up in the air, your sit bones are up, and this is called thread the needle. So you are gently twisting into it, and if you want more, right arm comes up and you can do a gentle bind. So this is for the shoulder opening as well, so you're opening up the shoulders. Okay, but you can, if it's too much, you can always place right hand onto the floor. And if you can't reach quite, you can again prop yourself up, your left ear onto the blanket, onto the block. So we can stay here for 4 lovely deep breaths. I'm going to do the bind, so you can see. It really opens the shoulders.